Hey Virgo, welcome Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you are sick and tired of love readings, you just wish us readers would stop doing love readings, you came to the right channel, you just clicked on the wrong video. For those of you who don't know, every single week I do a forecast for career, money, spirituality, family, whatever comes up, everything except for love. And once a month, I do a love reading. And this, my darlings, is the love reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I know a lot of people like to check out their Venus sign when it comes to love readings. So I always set the intention in the love readings that we include our darling Venus friends as well. Our Virgo Venus friends. All right. Let's see what's going on for Virgo in love. What's going on for Virgo in love? I'm hearing smitten, smitten, smitten. Virgo, is somebody smitten by you, or are you the one who's smitten? Let's see what's coming up in the cards. What's going on for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus? All right, we have the Hierophant. That's commitment. All right. So it could also be Taurus. Some of you may be dealing with a Taurus. Okay. Could very well be. But this is a major arcana card. So when I see major arcana cards in readings, for me, it's like my guides are letting me know you're coming into a new chapter in your life. This is significant, right? This is a significant person. This is a significant relationship. And either it is bringing you into the energy of commitment, which I don't mean to stereotype, but Virgos, you know, you guys know I'm my Venus is I'm a Virgo Venus, so I'm not like hating on Virgos. Don't get mad at me. Virgos do not commit easily, right? Like Virgos are gonna really take their time to make a decision. Virgos aren't just gonna be swayed very quickly or fall for somebody very quickly. So I kept hearing smitten, 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 smitten. So I feel, Virgo, some of you are manifesting somebody, or somebody's coming along in April, or the door is opening, you're making a change in your life in April that's leading you to this person, that for many of you, it's the first time in a long time that you would actually even maybe take somebody seriously in the sense of committing, right? Or you're wanting something more serious, you're longing for commitment. If you're in a long-term relationship and you've been in the relationship with this person for a long time and you're already committed, then this is going to indicate maybe kind of revisiting that commitment and having a sense of renewed energy, like falling in love again, or like remembering why you came together in the first place. There may be some challenges coming up in life where you guys are sticking together and feeling closer together through those challenges, a renewing of vows even, okay? Hierophant is also a card having to do with principles, priorities. So Virgo, some of you may be feeling very guided and you don't understand why, but you might be feeling very guided to kind of tighten your circle of friends, kind of make your circle a little bit smaller, and you're feeling a longing to be around people who believe how you believe and feel how you feel about life, whatever that might be, because the Hierophant can indicate here that a relationship is coming together based on your priorities, your principles, your beliefs, like the deeper foundational stuff. And so some of you are just feeling a longing to be around a certain type of community or a certain type of, belief system. And you're finding all of a sudden that the doors are opening here for you in terms of love life and the kind of person that you see yourself with. But this is commitment. Okay, commitment. Commitment. Your next card here is the Eight of Wands, right? And this is also passion, communication, things happening very quickly, okay? It could indicate a sense of travel for some of you. Capricorn had something similar, so I would be giggling if one of you ends up with a Capricorn, because something came up, the Eight of Wands came up for their sign. and something came up about like getting bit by like the travel bug, like wanting to travel or wanting to go see someplace, and then meeting a soulmate on that travel. And I felt for some reason the person they're meeting on the travel is not from that place. That person also felt like they wanted to travel there. So it would crack me up. You guys will have to let me know if that happens. If you went traveling and you met a soulmate and it ended up being a Capricorn, that would be too funny. But again, here, there could be a sense of traveling. There could be a sense of like feeling a longing to go somewhere. And this could be energetically, you're feeling pulled to a location where your soul tribe is, right? And where you're meeting a significant partner. For the majority of you though, Virgo, for the majority of you, what I feel here is you're manifesting a relationship where you can have the commitment but not sacrifice the passion. That's something a lot of people get worried about. They get kind of scared. Like, okay, well, I'm going to have a relationship and I'm going to find the right person, somebody who shares my values, somebody who's responsible, but, you know, maybe they're not going to be exciting. This is especially true for those of you who are healing or coming out of the cycle where you were for a very long time attracted to the bad boys and the bad girls, and, you know, and you just kind of felt like you needed that excitement. This is telling us that no, you don't have to sacrifice passion for a committed relationship. You don't have to sacrifice passion for this long-term, stable, healthy, committed relationship. I feel, Virgo, many of you are looking at marriage and looking very seriously at what that means to you. Like what the priorities are in which order, and you're not having to sacrifice passion. Okay, I do feel that, Virgo, some of you are moving on in a relationship, or you've been very happy in a relationship and news is spreading about it around. Like maybe kind of you did your thing and you settled down and you didn't tell anybody and you kind of lost touch with a lot of people. So I do feel for some of you, there is someone reaching out like, you know, I wish you would have told me before you moved on, or, you know, like I thought that we were going to be together. Some of you are going to have someone from the past resurfacing in that way, but I don't even feel like you're bothered by it. Like you're not even shook by it in any way. You're just like, yeah, okay, well, you know, that ship sailed. Sorry, what can I tell you? But I feel a sense of confidence in your decision here, and a sense of passion, a sense of fulfillment. Your next card here is the Seven of Swords. And what did I say? Some of you are kind of sneaking, I don't know if I want to say sneaking off, but like you're not telling people what you're up to, right? So I feel for some of you, this connection or this person, like when your friends and family find out about it, it's kind of coming out of nowhere for them. Like what? Like when were you even seeing somebody? Seven of Swords though, you need to be cautious, especially for those of you that you're having somebody resurface from the past, because I do feel like, Virgo, you have people that are trying to be in your business, right? And they're trying to be in your business for selfish motivation or selfish gain. So you have to be very cautious. Like, for example, if you feel your relationship is going well, right? You feel your relationship is going well, or you feel very excited about a person, but then all of a sudden you have friends or family who are like, oh, okay, or they're kind of like talking about it negatively, and you start second guessing yourself. You're like, well, maybe I'm wrong. Like maybe I'm wrong about this person. And I don't want to say that we should never listen to our friends or family, but I feel some of you have instigators around you. And you want to be aware of those instigators, right? And you want to know that sometimes people kind of try to talk you out of something because it benefits them. You know, even if you're not doing anything for these people financially, they might just like the fact that you're always there, you're always available when they call. Or, I hate to say it, misery loves company. Maybe they're very lonely and they want you to be alone too. So be very cautious of the kind of advice that you're getting from the people around you, because I feel there's some sneakiness here. I don't feel it's sneakiness in terms of somebody pursuing you or approaching you, because your foundation, the energy in your foundation here, like you're solid, you're good, you have it figured out. So I don't feel this is somebody is coming in and deceiving you. I feel this is more people coming in and intervening intervening. I want you especially to be very cautious, Virgo. There's a different case here. For those of you Virgos that you have somebody at work coming on very strong, I want you to be careful and cautious, because this could be someone who sees a way of advancing their career or securing their career by getting information from you or by finding things that they can hold against you. So be aware of that. Be aware of that and be cautious. I hate to say it, but especially if the person pursuing you is like a coworker or somebody that might technically be somewhat like a lower rank or scale than you, because I do feel that if they don't get their way, they might come back and say something like, oh, well, Virgo was inappropriate with me, and so it was a situation in which, you know, they were taking advantage of their power. So maybe I don't feel that vibe from you, Virgo, and I do feel that, and I'm not at all saying that those situations don't happen, right? I think in a workplace situation, those things should always be investigated. But the Seven of Swords makes me feel like this person might go around and start saying bad things about you, or like in a work situation. So I would be very cautious in a work situation if somebody is pursuing you, especially if they're being very persistent or very aggressive. Okay, there might be some underlying motive here, right? Like, well, if you don't do what I want you to do, then I'm going to tell everybody this and this and this about you. Or, you know, I'm going to go complain to management and say that, you know, you did this or you did that. So I don't know. I just feel like they're trying to get things to hold over you. So be aware of that. Be cautious of that. Okay? Be aware of that and be cautious of that. The next card here is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is arguments and disagreements, right? It can also be very fast-moving energy. I hate to say it, Virgo, but I feel the majority of you are in a very good, solid, committed energy, right? And you're manifesting this kind of commitment and you have this passion. But I feel there's people on the outside who are causing issues, who are causing problems. And I think the reason for this is that the majority of you Virgos are finally breaking out of like this bubble or bursting through this symbolic ceiling, you know, like you're finally getting out, you're finally upgrading, like you're upgrading your energy, you're upgrading your life, you're upgrading the person that you're with, or you're upgrading your relationship. And I hate to say it, but I feel like there's people around you that they don't want to see it. They don't want to see it, and they're trying to keep you from making that advancement. They're trying to hold on to you. I do feel that if you are a Virgo that's in a new relationship and you've been going through some kind of a divorce, I would be very, very cautious about what you're posting online about that person, because even if you're not friends with your ex, even if they don't have access to your page, I feel somehow they're seeing it. Either they have some fake catfish account that they've been able to get on your page and see your stuff, or people are just talking and news is traveling, and like they're like, well, then I'm gonna really, really dig in my heels here and really fight you tooth and nail in court, or I'm gonna give you a really hard time with the divorce. So be aware of that. You know, maybe kind of share your happiness with the world once that stuff is done, completely done and settled. Even if you don't, like, you know, you don't live with this person anymore. You're like, well, I don't live with them and we've already been separated a long time, and, you know, the divorce is just a legal matter. I get that. I understand that. You know, maybe you guys have been broken up a while now, but I do feel those of you that are moving on in a new relationship and you still have some kind of a pending divorce, you need to be very careful, very cautious what you are putting out there, because I feel this person's going to give you a hard time. If this is more of a case of young love, or maybe not young love, it could be a cultural thing. Some cultures, the families are very involved. I feel there might be opposition from family, but I don't feel like you have to be worried or concerned, because again, this is making me feel like this person is very, like, they've made up their mind about you, right? They know the storm is coming, right? And so there's like this plan here of, you know, we're gonna still do this, we're gonna still be together. There could even be a planning of traveling or spending time away together with this person to just kind of let the dust settle. I feel like you're happy, you're content, but for some reason people are starting drama about it, Virgo. I'm sorry. Your next card here is the Ten of Pentacles, right? So even though there's this crazy storm all around you guys, you're good. You're good. You're solid. Your plans, the ideas that you have, the things that you're doing for your future, you're set, right? Ten of Pentacles is long-term security. It's a happy home. It's a financial blessings. It's a legacy that you're able to leave on for future generations. Energetically speaking, Ten of Pentacles is also a card of manifesting. Something you've been dreaming about, something you've been visualizing is coming down into the physical realm. It's taking physical shape, physical form right here in front of you. Right? So you're manifesting your ideal relationship, not only your ideal person, but your ideal relationship. And I feel there's such a massive energetic shift around this. It's not even necessarily about the person that you're with. I want to clarify that. Sometimes people get this really kind of rigid mindset when they think about soulmates and they think about, you know, like finding your life partner. And they feel like, oh, you know, there's these bad energies that they don't want us to be together because they don't want us to have this union. And I feel it's less about the person you're with and more about how they feel they're losing you. Honestly, or they're losing their person. Like that person's family might feel like, oh, well, Virgo, you came along and now we're losing our son or our daughter. You know, like you're coming along and you're taking away somebody very important from us, and now they're not going to listen to us anymore, they're going to listen to you. And you're like, I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. They're here on their own free will, you know. But I feel this is the kind of energy. It's not necessarily that there's forces that don't want you guys to be together because of like a twin flame thing. And that's a whole other topic I don't want to get into right now. But more so, it's like they don't want to lose access to you. They don't want, or that person's family doesn't want to lose access to them or their friends or whatever. And so it's more like they don't want to see you evolve. You're energetically evolving. You're going through like a spiritual evolution, and they're losing touch with you, and they don't like that, and they're trying to hold on to you. But you're good. You're solid. Don't let it shake you. Don't let it shake you, right? They can't rain on your parade. They can't stop this. They can't prevent it from happening. You've worked very hard. You've done your work. And I feel, again, the first word I heard was smitten, smitten, smitten. So I feel like in an existing relationship, you're falling in love all over again. In a new relationship, you guys are like, okay, it doesn't matter if there's drama. You know I'm not going to find another person like you again. And you guys are just going for it, right? Like maybe even eloping or taking a trip or getting away from the drama, like physically getting away. But this is a happily ever after, my darlings. Okay, so I'm excited for you. Be sure to watch your moon sign and rising sign video. If this is not your Venus sign, you might want to check out your Venus sign, because sometimes people really swear by the Venus sign being most accurate in their love life matters. You just have to watch and see what resonates with you. If you would like a private reading, you can schedule with me at calendly.com/amethystangelite. And if you would like to check out the weekly forecast where we talk about everything other than love, be sure to check out those as well. Thanks for watching, my dears. Bye.